There's nothing worse than when you're waiting for kit change and, you know, kit change, you put your dirty laundry in and you get clean laundry back. So kit change, you go downstairs with your bag, you only be allowed to put in, and then that's what you'll get back. So you put in one sheet, you'll get a sheet back. A pair of tracksuit bottoms, you'll get a pair of tracksuit bottoms back. Talking about prison clothes, yeah. Um, Towels, prison towels. Um, it's it's a dirty business, man. I've actually like after kit change is done, when people are cleaning up and all that, I've been roped into doing that a few times. I've never really been involved with kit change and nothing, but I've been roped into helping clean up afterwards a couple of times, and it stinks, man. Some people, mate, absolutely hums, skidders and red stains. You know, you have to get your black light out, those sort of stains. You can't see it and just put a black light on it. um, it can ruin your day. It can cause dramas if you put something in and you've gone upstairs and you've been banged up but you've undone it and it's still dirty. Imagine. You don't want to sleep on your own dirty sheets after a while, do you? You know, crusty and they feel all hard and sweaty, and when you want a fresh, nice and safe fresh. No wonder people go down there and check, and people get the ump with that. Hurry up, mate, and all that. In reality, it's right, isn't it? I've done it plenty of times. Unravelled the sheet. Forget the burn holes. I can sort of live with a burn hole, one or two, you know. Talking about when all pubes fall out of it, float off in the air, hit you in the mouth. Filth, filthy, man. Oh, they stink. You open it up and it's just, oh man, I ain't using that. Towel's clearly unwashed. Because a lot of times when they're doing it, cleaning stuff, they just chuck in like whole bags of stuff and they don't undo nothing. They don't undo socks or unroll anything. They chuck whole bags of stuff in. How are you going to wash something? So you go like, and then you go mad, you're in your cell then. Sort out at the end, or they don't come at all until like dinner time. Kit change got done at 10. It's like 10. Got done at like just after lunch, so just after bang up. Now you've got to wait, you ain't got it. You get a pillowcase with a big old stain. You don't even notice it. You get this big old stain right on, like where you want to put your head. You think, oh no, this is going. You don't want to put it on the mattress, especially if it's one of the old green foamy mattresses. You know, like the dark blue ones that you can wipe down, like the police station ones. A lot of jails have got them. It's good for you. Give it a wipe, mate. Them old green ones that are flat as a pancake. Flat as a pancake. Because they're like 50 years old. And there's nothing in it. There's no giving them. There's no aftershock. There's nothing. If you fall back and lay on the bed, you're gonna hurt yourself. You know, you're gonna hit your back on all the bars, knock all the wind out yourself. I can't stand being on. Like, if I was given anything that I perceived was dirty, I wouldn't use it. You know, socks, anything. I'd go without. I'd wash the stuff I'd already been wearing in the sink or whatever before I started before I handed in, and they give me dirty stuff back, or a sheet that had been just ripped to shreds. And it's it's a self-worth thing, isn't it? If you're feeling good about yourself, if you're feeling normal, then you don't. It's a self-esteem thing, isn't it? You don't want to. If you're feeling fine and you're feeling fine with yourself, you're not going to want to walk about I mean, how are you going to get clean? Usually rubbing a dirty... It's bad enough knowing that your towel's 20 years old, you know, but how are you going to get clean when it's... You know, like, it stinks. You've used it once. Do you know them, like, when you've used a towel once, you've just got it, you've used it later on in the day or the next morning or whatever, it stinks. You ain't made it stink. You shower every day. Why does the towel smell? It's like, oh my days, we'll chuck it. You rather go about, dry yourself with a t-shirt. Literally. Literally. Why dry myself with a t-shirt? Get back in the shower if you ain't got I ain't got a towel. Give me a dirty towel, man. Then you... I can never understand why things will come back dirty and things like that, but I never understand why people would walk around in the jail dirty either. Soap, toothpaste, shower gel, shower, water, sink. If you're a bit shook to go in the shower with other people, you've got a sink. Everything's free, man. All that stuff's free. Soap. If you've got a bit of extra, you can buy yourself a Radox and all that on the canteen, but they give you soap for nothing. They give you sachets of shampoo for nothing. They give you Sedgem toothpaste, which is you can put stuff up on your walls with, like put shelves up with. Yeah, but then the people that just walk around, are they oblivious? Are they oblivious to the fact that they're walking down the wing like Pepe Le Pew, trail behind them, not a trail mix, not a nice trail mix. I've had a bung, man. Could do with a trail mix. Know what I mean, there's like there's dead bodies and flies behind this trail, like, you know what I mean? It's we all know them people, and they walk in the cells like, oh my god, like, and then you walk out. If he's in here, I'm out. How do they not know? They must see people walking them out, like avoiding them, like actively going, whoa, backing off as they're walking down the landing. You must see that. People must see that. But then it must be a self-esteem thing, because if you do see it and you don't care, you must feel that low about yourself. Thinking, I'm not talking bad about it, I'm just thinking, like, why are you doing that? You know, why? Because everything, like I said, everything's free. There's got to be there's going to come a point where even if you come to jail and you've never been before and you're a bit scared and all that, it's going to come a point where you're going to get over it. And then you just start becoming a soap dodger. You know? I've said that. I'm not going to go into the story. I've said it so many times about when I was a YO, I made my cellmate sleep with his trainers on. It was bang out of order. It was, yeah, not a good look. Not saying to look back on and with pride and all that. That was out of order to him. Yeah, I've spoke about that and done it. I spoke about enough, but that was because he had smelly. That was because he had smelly feet. It stunk when he took his trainers off. The whole cell, the whole pad stunk. The whole cell stunk, man. There was a geezer in a decat. He got nicked. He got a nick in like a prison, like, you know, red writing and all that. Go in front of a governor, I think. We got in trouble for it, but for it just stunk. His cell stunk, and you could smell it down the landing. And I didn't even complain really. Everyone else was complaining. It had already been down there. It had already been on there. I'd only just come on there, and I was like, "Oh, mate!" Like hitting a brick wall when you walk onto the when you're coming up towards the cells. I've had a few cellmates with smelly feet as well. I've never understood it. Never understood it. Even if you sweat, in my opinion, I don't know. I might be wrong. I might just be blessed that I've never had smelly feet. But if you shower or you bath or whatever and your feet are clean, how can they smell? Because surely if they're sweating, everyone sweats. But if they're sweating, don't that just mean the dirt's getting smelly? I don't know. Talking rubbish. I'm talking about smelly feet, but some people might be into that. Oi, oi. That's horrible. That's horrible. and they never last. It causes arguments. That's an argument cause. That's a cellmates going their separate ways thing. I can't put up with it. I can't handle it. Imagine it. 5 o'clock, bang up, till the next morning, and it's imagine the smell of them, because you get used to it, didn't you? You get used to that smell. You get used to it. If you're in there, you're gagging for the first half hour, then it's done. But do you know when the screws open up in the morning? Work, lads. Oh, Peppo Le Pew's raised his smelly little head again. You know what I mean? It's like, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Because they don't know which one it is. It's like, it's not me. I swear to God, it's not me. Other people walking past the cell. God, mate, which one are you used to? Is that? Hey, me, it's him. Why are you even banged up with him? People, you get judged by it, don't you? You get judged because your cellmate's got some smelly feet. Start turning them upside down, stuffing them with newspaper, turning them upside down, leaving them on like outside the window and all that. It's never a good look when you walk into a cell first time and you see the person's cell, like you walk in and the person's got his trainers out the window. You think, oh, he stinks. He stinks. Get me out of here. I'm not a celeb, but I want to go home. Smelly feet. It's true, it must be. It's the most uncomfortable feeling in the world, being sweaty and dirty. Some people live in it and they just revel in it, mate. Revel in it. Taking off those blue prison t-shirts and it's just black stains, like stained yellow. Like looks like someone's had a wee underneath his armpit, but they're not. It's just stained yellow, stained black. Boxers, no boxers, mate. He's letting his Klingons crumble off straight into his tracksuit bottoms. And when you do kit change, they ain't washed them, and they're the ones you're getting. You're getting dressed in the dark. You accidentally put them on your head. What's all these crumbs? The hell am I talking about? Oh mate, I'm laughing now. This is the sort of nastiness, the grottiness. I can never understand it though, because it's free. Everything's free, man. Why are you doing this to yourself and others? It should be a punishable offence. It shouldn't just be that geezer with DCAT was getting in trouble for it. It should be every cellmate I've ever had. I should be able to get on the bell, the emergency bell, and it is an emergency because I can't breathe. I should be able to get on the emergency cell bell and G him off for having smelly feet, and no one should say anything to. No one should call me a snitch. I should be able to do it. I should be able to say, oi, out, gov. I want him out, and I want him nicked. I want him down the block. I want him on losses. I just want him gone, and I want his shoes incinerated and his socks sent off for forensics. What am I on about? It's true though, man. It's filth. Water is free, soap is free if you're in jail, shampoo is free, even if you're on road. I come out of Pound Stretcher earlier, 65p for a shower gel, 65 pennies, mate. Come on, get that out of. If you keep searching the change out of 20p's out of the phone box, there's no excuse, mate. There's no excuse. Walk in and have a spruce up with the ones that are on display for the smell, for the scratch and sniff. Get out of there, quick time, mate. Don't walk about ponging it up, Peppo Le Pewing it up. Nobody likes that. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. If you enjoyed that, subscribe. We'll chat again. Adios.